All right, I am keeping my expectations low. I said last video of the Dragon Age, what was the title called again? Oh, the Veilguard, that I'm not thrilled over what I saw. It looked like to me Dragon Age the musical made by Disney. That's exactly what I called it on the other reaction I did. But me and a few other ones in the comments was like, okay, let's not judge it until we see gameplay. Even though this does not look like a Dragon Age game. But let me make that clear. I'm not saying the graphics look terrible. I'm not. I'm not saying that. I know some people might have got confused with what I was saying. What I was saying was, it doesn't look like a Dragon Age game. This looks like a game, and somebody else in the comments said this too. It looked like a game that had, excuse me if I said this wrong, but basically a game that was made for Fortnite. And I agree. It just looked like it was meant for something else. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying the graphics look terrible. It's just certain things. It's like when, yeah, that's just the best way I could put it. Like, that's the best way I could put it. It just looks like it was a game made for something else. So I did say in the other trailer though that it could be a great game. It's just they're going a different direction. Now, on that note, it's nothing wrong going with a different direction, but you can't expect the fan base to be all for it. You know, someone like me, I'm not the most thrilled about it, but at the same time, I'll give it a chance to see what you got. Now, this is a gameplay trailer. Here's where I'll give my full thoughts on if this is something that's worth $70 right offhand or not. So let's go ahead and get right into it. And then I like looking at the comment section of these videos just a little bit, just to see what other people's thoughts are. So I'm gonna see that at the end, and then also let me know your thoughts in the comments below. But here's a second shot. Here we go. First look. All right, come on. Very early in the game. They gotta let y'all know that just in case. Major okay, that's fine.
Hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nev Gallus and stop Solus.
It was like Hogsworth, to be real. Hogsworth Legacy, that's what the game looked like. Rogue, backstory, okay.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
It's a little detail, but I do like your character's voice
Don't have time to get arrested, especially
voice actor choice. Even though I'm pretty sure they're gonna have different ones, but I like this one.
Oh crap.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go. Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumont Plaza.
Watch out!
So is this like the opening of the game?
Is Solus summoning demons on purpose?
I'm assuming. Didn't they say your character is like level 1 or something?
They're slipping through the cracks.
And when the veil comes down completely?
And the whole world is going to look a lot like this.
I ain't gonna front. It's nice. It's a nice intense moment.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the door as quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the Veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
What about you two? Are you okay?
We're good, but we need to move.
Agreed. Solus isn't waiting, neither can we.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
I must say the graphics don't look bad, and like I said before, I already like the voice actor for your character.
I'm not surprised.
My biggest thing was it just didn't look like a Dragon Age game.
But their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori.
I'm not gonna lie, I am a little impressed here.
Can you get us there, Harding?
Rook, you're with the Shadow Dragons. I figured you'd know.
It's just, to be real, if it didn't have the Dragon Age title on it, I wouldn't have called this Dragon Age.
Near my neighborhood.
If I was a newcomer, right, and I came in and turned on the TV and saw this gameplay, it would have never crossed my mind that this was a Dragon Age game. That's the only thing that I had question marks about from the last trailer. So, oh, and by the way, when I say a newcomer, meaning I didn't know what this trailer was about or nothing. I turned on the TV, saw this playing. I'm like, oh, game looked good. It looks more like a Hogwarts Legacy DLC or something, like a side story. Yeah, I would have not thought it was Dragon Age. Now, maybe later it will convince me. But no, just the tone alone doesn't look like Dragon Age. But outside of that, it looks interesting. Now, this is only...
I can try.
We're not even halfway in this gameplay trailer. I'm glad it's a 20-minute video because they give him a lot. Which I think they need to do that. They need to give us, who's already doubting this game or not feeling it, is on middle ground. They need to give us a lot here before the fan base just leaves. Because that's the one thing I do feel for the company over, is that this actually could be a really good game. But because of the tone they gave it not really explaining much, unless they did. Let me know in the comments, because I haven't heard anything of the creators, the people who made this, coming out and explaining the direction they're going with it. I'm glad they're giving us a lot with this video, and hopefully down the line give us more sooner to convince their fan base that, look, this is still going to be that a great Dragon Age game. Because yeah, the direction, I could see a lot of people going another way, because some people, and this is just what it is, when you grew a fan base making the game a certain way, there's a lot of people that wanted to stay that exact way, even with the tone of the game. So if you want to go and change a few things, that's fine. Like, I'm all for it. Like I said, as long as the game is great, I would give it a shot. It's just their first, presentation of it. It got me. I think, yeah, somebody said in their comments too. I said in the trailer, the last reaction I did, I said I had to double check to make sure I clicked the right video. It's true. It threw me off a little bit. But at the same time, some things do work with a few changes. Some changes do work out. I feel for them with all the backlash it's getting, because I heard after that video I heard that this game is getting a lot of backlash. A lot was because of the tone they made the game. And in a way, I'm on both sides. I understand why people are not feeling that. On the other end, we're in 2024. Some things are cool to change, as long as you don't. I don't know. I think when it comes to the art direction, the characters, how they make it, it's okay to change that stuff, as long as they don't change the core definition of Dragon Age. Dragon Age, in my opinion, Dragon Age Origins was the best one. And the tone they gave it, the direction, the definition of that game made it as great as it was, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. So as long as this keeps that feel of it, even though they changed the art direction of it, I can see it still being a great game. Could you lose some people who are like, because there are some people that's like, it has to be this way and this way only, it cannot change anything. You might not be able to change their minds. Maybe down the line you will, but that's a hit or a miss. Like I said last video, as long as they're cool with as long as they're understanding to the fan base. There are some who take it very seriously, and there are some who are like me, where it's like, this looks weird, but Let me see. Let me give it a shot. Because for me personally, as long as the game is great, it can be called Dragon Age. It can be called Fortnite. It can be called whatever it is. As long as the game is enjoyable. Because at the end of the day, that's what we're about. That's what we're here for. As long as the game is enjoyable, I don't care what the title is. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and that's just me. And as long as they don't mess up the story and stuff like that, I can let some things pass. That's just me. Some things, not everything. You know, the art direction they went with it, I can look over that if the game is good. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't look bad. Let's be real here. It don't look bad. It's just not the same as it was back in the day. But in their defense, they could say, well, how long was that? That was a long time ago. We can't change nothing. And that's their right to ask that question. So it could go back and forth. But so far, from what I'm seeing, I'm not sitting there like, oh, this looks terrible.
Follow me.
I'll be lying if I said that.
Eyes up. We've got company.
Here we go. Some more action. What character was this again? Oh, a rogue character. Okay. But I say he does a lot of flips, a lot of flip attacks. Okay, whoever's using this character, do you know the block button? Is there a block button in this game? He's getting hit every 5 seconds.
I think that's the last of them.
Good. Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev. Patch yourselves up if you need it.
But I do like fun adventure games, regardless if it's called Dragon Age or not. So
I don't get it. If Solus tears down the Veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was.
That world existed before the Veil, and he wants to bring it back.
dang.
Even if his ritual kills us all in the process. Venatory cultists!
There we go. He blocking something. He kept getting hit. I was like, you gotta block.
Looks like
I love the scenery in the background.
More intruders!
Avenge our fallen brethren!
All citizens must remain indoors until the magical anomaly is fully contained.
Oh, come on. Guess we're sliding down.
Yeah, I'll be lying if I said this game looks bad. I mean, this is only the beginning. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie and be like, oh man, terrible. No, this actually looks fun. I love adventure games, and as long as it's done right, the combat's not too repetitive. There are some things obviously in repetition. I mean, everything can be. Wait, hold up. Let me see this real quick. But this is the beginning too. He's just learning his moves, so I'm pretty sure you'll have more move sets during the progress of the game. I don't know. For me, I like to keep it open mind. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am. I'll be lying if I'm like, oh, this is terrible. And I'm not going to base and just keep my opinion of this game is terrible just because of that first trailer. That's just, I'm not that kind of person, because I was second guessing the game off that first trailer. I'm just gonna keep that energy with me throughout the whole time. Every time I see Dragon Age, nope, terrible, 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 all because of that first trailer. I don't. That's closed-minded to me. Oh, they changed the art direction of the game. They changed it, so the game is just gonna be terrible. And no matter what I see, I'm gonna be like, oh, terrible, terrible, terrible. Nope, nope. In Dragon Age Origins, they did it like this. I don't want. No, it's, you know. As long as is the game good, does it respect the history of Dragon Age, like the Origins? Does it respect that? And yeah, did I say the game's good? Yeah, I said that already. Art direction, I'm not gonna mess up a good time because the art direction is different. It ain't terrible. I like this art style. I just didn't know that this was Dragon Age when I did the trailer because it didn't look like it. So I don't want people confused when that last trailer I had. I'm not saying the game was terrible, looked terrible. I was just, okay, they're not going the route of Saints Row, right? Because, you know, Saints Row not only changed the tone, but they changed the definition of Saints Row, the gameplay, the characters, and all that stuff for whatever agenda they were trying to do. That's when you mess it up, you know. And the first trailer showed that they was changing up a lot, and then the gameplay matched that. Here, it could be, you know, the tone looked different with the graphic, you know, how it looks art-wise, but the game can still be amazing like it was in Origin times. You know, and let's be real, for us who've been playing games for a while, let's be real. Times are different, you know. Everything is not going to be the exact same tone as it used to be back in the day. Dragon Age Origins is a pretty old game. Let's be real. I'm just being honest. Now, do I think these companies need to mess up the definition of the game, like the story and the character? I'm not saying that, but you know, some art direction, we can. Come on, am I wrong in saying that? Let me know, because I'm an open-minded person. I can, you know, let me know, because I don't know. I've missed out before on a couple good games because I didn't like how I judged it too early, and then I played it later. I'm like, I could have played this all the time. This game is amazing. All because it was a little changes. I don't want to make that mistake again. And I'm not saying this game is going to be amazing. I'll be lying if I said I see anything terrible on here yet.
Varric, Harding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Both of you have done some work for the Shadow Dragons.
Isn't that a coincidence?
Some old friends said if I was working in Tevinter, the Shadow Dragons are worth trusting.
We haven't got a lot of time. Varric said you had a lead on Solus?
You get right to the point. I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in Elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
All citizens in the Canal District.
I like this. That look good. And I mean, this is a good watch though. I'm enjoying it. How far are we into it? 10 minutes? We still got a whole other 10 minutes left. I'm really enjoying this.
Well, we're not in Minrathous anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
There is one person I would love to hear his insight of. He knows every little thing about Dragon Age. I played the game, but I don't know every little detail of it. But it's my old friend Jeff. He played the mess out of it over and over again. I would love his insight on this game. And actually, for y'all who are watching, who are huge Dragon Age fans, who know everything, I was put to say that everything. Let me know some of y'all insight. Let me know. Let me know what your thoughts are when you see this, because I'm someone who played the game, but I played it as a casual. You know what I'm saying? There's some games where I know every little detail, history, and all that. It's not this game. Do I know certain characters? Yes. Do I know characters? Do I know the game? Yes. But, especially Origins. But, at the same time, like my friend Jeff, he knows every little thing. And it could be something I'm missing that is actually messing up what this game is. Or it could be something that I'm missing that actually is making this game even better. Let me know in the comments, because I would love to hear, like, I'll call them Dragon Age historians. Let me know. For those who really play this game, are you excited for this when you saw this gameplay?
I thought the demons were bad back in Minrathous.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Is this respecting y'all fan bases? Let me put it that way. The huge Dragon Age fan base, is it respecting y'all? So is that part of the game? Like, you gonna be playing and they just let that stuff happen, or that's just for us, the viewer? Because that'd be weird to play the game and it stops and shows, like, you know, tell you what's going on. Maybe it's just part of this, just for us. I ain't gonna lie though, this looks fun. I wanna play it. Thing is, this is a great intro, and I'm assuming this is the intro of the actual game. I hope it keeps this up and there's not a lot of dead moments in the game, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a big one. Like, story wise, there's gonna be a big world and all that. I just hope it's not a lot of dead moments and this was as intense as it gets. That's the one thing I'm hoping that doesn't happen. Because you see a good moment like this, you're like, oh, let me buy it, $70. Then you play it, it's like, dang, it was like 5-6 hours of dryness. I hope that's not the case for this. This game's not coming out to what? It was the end of the year or beginning of next year or something like that?
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
Take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
Come on, Varric. We didn't come all this way just to talk to him.
He was my friend, Rook. I gotta try to reach him. But if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
More demons.
Rook, take care of the team for me. Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Let's buy him some time.
I hope Varric is getting through to Solus.
We better talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
Is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Man, so much for caring with that line.
We need a better plan.
People always die. You might want to
What
help shorten that.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right, you two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
I'm taking the mage.
Let's go, Hardy. Nev, keep the demons off us.
You got it.
This is a nice introduction to the game. My only question would be, would it keep up this these good moments throughout the whole game? Not saying it has to be intense like this the whole time, but you know what I mean. Come on, we're gamers. We know what I'm talking about. We all gamers at the end of the day.
Stand your hesitance. What now must be done. Being passed to comprehension.
Why? Why tear down the veil, knowing all the lives it'll cost?
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but
It isn't falling. We need to push it.
I'm with you.
Together, now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
As that's about to fall. Oh wow. Okay. I mean, I'll be lying to y'all if I said it didn't look interesting. It didn't. It caught my eye. Now, is this? I'll ask. I'll say like I'll ask this kind of question. If it came out tomorrow for $70, is that something worth me buying? No, but in the game's defense, I'm pretty sure they would have showed more in different details of the game if it was out tomorrow. So I guess that's not a fair question. But I'm not gonna lie. I'm on the fence, but in a better situation with it than I was yesterday when I reacted to that trailer right there. Yeah, I would love to hear what my friend Jeff has to say. Shout out to you, Jeff, if you're watching this. And any of y'all who are huge, like, I'm a casual Dragon Age fan who enjoyed the game, but there are some who to this day still play Origins and 2 and stuff like that. I would love y'all take on it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to go at the people who gave this game backlash because I'm not going to assume what I think they're giving it backlash for because maybe I don't know. I don't research every little thing. When I give my reactions, it's what I know of what I see. So, yeah, so if, their backlash on this game could be justified or it could not. I'm just going to give you my point of view. My point of view is it's worth keeping an eye on. I'll just put it like that. This game is worth keeping an eye on. We'll see down the line. But so far, yeah. I'm curious. What people in the comments say? If you start Dragon Age Inquisition today, actually, that was the one I didn't really care for. I didn't really care for Inquisition. I played it, and then I just couldn't finish it. But anyway, if you start Dragon Age Inquisition today, you might be out of the hinterlands by the time Veilguard comes out. The hinterlands, it must be just a mission. I don't know what that's about. Really betrayed me, stole my gear, took my hand, and now he's killed Bianca. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I'm going to keep an eye on it, so that's a good thing. I will tell you what, if I was not into it, I'll be like, all right, next. It's too many games out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to tell you that's my attitude. If it didn't catch my eye, I'll be like, well, I gave it a chance. Moving on. And maybe down the line when a friend tells me it actually is really good, I would give it a shot. But this, I will actually keep an eye on. So let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank y'all for chilling with me, watching with me, and please let me know your thoughts.